In our search for champions of biomass, we became aware of Penns Valley School District, which implemented a biomass boiler for its heating needs. Penns Valley is a fine example of how biomass can be a viable form of heat energy for a large facility. We made a contact on the school board named Chris Hauser, and we made the trip over to Penns Valley in order to see this new facility firsthand.
My name is Chris Hauser. I am a current board member. I've been on the school board for about 9 years now. We have a high school across the street here that's about 150,000 square feet, using about 80,000 gallons of heating oil before. We've completely replaced that. And we have an elementary school that's relatively new on this side of the street that's 105,000 square feet. We're able to temper the loop in that building, which is more of a mini heat pump type system. And so we're together heating about 260,000 square feet, and we're burning wood chips about 1,200 ton a year.
Since the school district was looking to replace their outdated heating system, we asked Chris why they decided to invest in a biomass boiler over a more traditional oil burning system.
So it was really cost. The 80,000 gallons of oil at $3 or $4 is a $200,000 investment. We were able to use wood chips at about $50,000 worth a year. We created a community committee to go out and look at other similar biomass projects and really to come back and help us sell that to the community. We're actually seeing savings of around $200,000 a year right now with fuel oil the way it is.
We wanted to know what resources were available to Penns Valley in order to get this project off the ground, as well as the time frame for how long it would take for the system to be operational.
So we were very fortunate and able to work with Dan Chokas, Penn State Extension at Penn State. He did our initial feasibility study, which allowed me to make the sell to this whole school board to then move forward, and it also gave us the background we needed to apply for our grants. The project from conception to when we had our initial burn was approximately about 3 years. So this building that we're in is part of that construction, along with all the equipment in here, plus piping to both schools. We were able to get 2 grants, about $700,000 for one, $800,000 for another, and the total project was $3 million. So the local contribution was about $1.5 million, and the state grants were about $1.5 million also. Really the key was the payback. The environmental aspects, the getting away from heating oil was all good, but really it came down to finances, and it needed to pay for itself. And we were able to have a project that did pay for itself. Our school board really wanted less than an 8-year payback, and currently we're on pace for a 5 or 6 year payback.
We asked Chris about how the system operates. We also wanted to know what were some of the benefits that Penns Valley sees from this system.
Some of the benefits, that we really took into consideration was how clean this thing burns. This is a super clean burning boiler. We chose wood chips mostly because there's a good supply of wood chips, and we feel it's the most economical biomass to be burning. We have a large pit that we're able to store 2 tractor trailer loads of chips in, which lasts about 5 days. We do use a very clean wood chip. We do not, it's a barkless wood chip. It's augered into the boiler through a set of different eyes and things that turn on conveyors and whatnot. It does run completely by itself. And then it just burns wood chips, heats a bunch of water up, and the water gets pumped over to the buildings and through heat exchangers, and we're able to produce heat and keep the buildings warm. It was very easy once we got the heat to the building. We were able to tap into our existing systems at both schools, and usually it's just a set of valves, and we can be operating in either building. I think that this is a great system to be able to burn wood chips as opposed to heating oil. We have a good supply here in central Pennsylvania. They're relatively inexpensive, and I just think it's a good system to burn, and I would recommend it.